But the fates had, I believe, already decreed the origin of this great city and the foundation of the mightiest empire under heaven. The tradition goes on to say that after the floating cradle in which the boys Remus and Romulus had been exposed had been left by the retreating water on dry land, a thirsty she-wolf from the surrounding hills, attracted by the crying of the children, came to them, gave them her teats to suck, and was so gentle towards them that the king's flockmaster found her licking the boys with her tongue. According to the story, his name was Faustulus. He took the children to his hut and gave them to his wife Larentia to bring up. It is said that the festival of the Lupercalia, which is still observed, was even in those days celebrated on the Palatine Hill. The existence of this festival was widely recognized, and it was while the two brothers were engaged in it that the brigands ambushed them. Romulus successfully defended himself, but Remus was taken prisoner. Romulus shrunk from a direct attack, for he was no match for the king in open fight. They were instructed to approach the palace by different routes and meet there at a given time. The attack succeeded, and the king was killed. The young men marched in order through the midst of the assembly and saluted their grandfather as king. Their action was approved by the whole population, who with one voice ratified the title and sovereignty of the king. These pleasant anticipations were disturbed by the ancestral curse, ambition. As they were twins and no claim to precedence could be based on seniority, they decided to consult the tutelary deities of the place by means of augury, as to who was to give his name to the new city, and who was to rule it after it had been founded. Romulus accordingly selected the Palatine for his station for observation, and Remus the Aventine. Each was saluted as king by his own party. The one side based their claim on the priority of the appearance, and the other on the number of the birds. Then followed an angry altercation. Heated passions led to bloodshed, and in the tumult Remus was killed. Romulus thus became sole ruler, and the city was called after him, its founder.